Morning, everybody. Ignore the glare in my glasses. I don't have my contacts today. Not like you've ever seen me in contacts, ever. I do have them, I just don't wear them that consistently. Unless it's like makeup and stuff, so, and I really want to see what I'm doing. Anyway, I want to try something a little bit different, some vlogging, if you will. Just like daily life stuff. Right now I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation, so I don't go back until the 23rd of March. I have a whole whopping 6 days left. Yeah, 6 days. And yeah, I'm just gonna take you around today, just to kind of do something a little bit different, like I said. Anyway, I'm rambling. Today we have, I wouldn't say like a full itinerary, but basically I've just been doing things around the house. I went on like a little trip over the weekend to visit some friends, and that was really fun. We went to a medical museum. We went to a drag performance. It was a clown drag performance. There was like burlesque, and like there was a pole dancer, a comedian, I don't know if I want to call her a poet, but it was very intense and very good. I didn't film any of that. I didn't film any of that trip, just because, you know, they're my friends. I don't know if they would want to even be on camera. I'm a little bit awkward still in the filming area, and yeah, so today not a whole lot going on. Taking my puppy to the vet because he needs his yearly shots. He's a year old, Mr. Schmucker. He is probably gonna hate it the entire time. He needs his rabies shots, he needs his heartworm test, he needs his worm testing because he had worms before I dewormed him, and my other dog once already. What was it, 6 months ago maybe, and he just needs his updated vaccines. Plus Chewy will not give me their heartworm and flea preventatives until he sees the vet, and he needs an updated weight and all that stuff. He's 16 pounds at the moment, which I know, I weighed him myself. So anyway, does anybody remember when heartworm preventative was over the counter? Don't know what happened there, but yeah, I'm really also disappointed. Kind of a random side note, I had a bunch of tomatoes I had saved from last summer, froze them, and then I defrosted them. I've already made sauce and everything with one batch, and then I was saving the second batch, and I kept forgetting to do it. Week later, it is now moldy. I'm so mad at myself for doing that. I should have like tackled it immediately. I shouldn't have waited. I would have been able to freeze the sauce, and I would have had pasta sauce. Now I have to wait because I also need to start seeds because I do a garden every year, every summer. Kind of go over that later in the video. But yeah, I have to wait for paste tomatoes now to make any more sauce. I'm so sad. But anyway, here are the puppy dogs. Oops. There's the puppies. Ignore my foot. Hello, foot. Wednesday over here in the corner, and then Smokey Boy right here taking a little nap. He's probably going to be exhausted after the VET, which he hasn't even reacted to me even saying VET or vet. Do you know what vet is, Smokes? No? Okay. Well, anyway, it'll just be a bunch of random stuff. I was thinking also with these vlogs, I might just do like different things, like with the dogs. I've got 3 cats I could also do some stuff with, like just fun little things. I got the cat's brand new toy that they haven't played with yet because I haven't cracked it out yet. What are you doing? Did you get your nails trimmed? Alright, so we have been back from the vet for a little while now. No heartworms. Waiting on the gut worm test. They have to test his Smokey's poop for that. Came back home and I am getting ready to make me some lunch. I made some black bean and lentil taco mixed stuff. So I'm heating up the oven so I can make a taco bowl out of it. And I went through more of the cabinets because, you know, it's springtime, spring cleaning, yada, 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 yada. It's the time to go through all your stuff and get rid of things that you don't need, right? So right now, we've got this use it or lose it pile. There's a bunch of stuff in it that most of it's dry goods. So most of it's not like rotten or anything. Cinnamon streusel, I'm gonna make that. I've got some grits that I need to use up, and I'm gonna make shrimp and grits. But I also have some meat that we are going to make sloppy joes with. Yes, and then I went through the cabinet up here where we keep all of our baking stuff, our spices, yada yada yada, salt, whatever. Pulled out anything that was expired or to use or lose, and then reorganized everything. So everything's like biggest to smallest, and then this is all baking stuff and this is all spice and salt. That way it's a little bit easier to find stuff. Same thing up here. Got my miscellaneous stuff. There's a brownie mix, some Jiffy cornbread, breadcrumbs, ready jasmine rice. This is my bay leaf container because when I make sauce I like to use a lot of bay leaves in mine. And then I have some extra pasta and like other stuff. There's a protein powder mix. Basically gonna make me some food. I reorganized that stuff. Hopefully I can use the majority of the stuff over meow, and that way stuff doesn't go to waste. But yeah, I'm gonna make me some food. Letting the papini outside. Yes, that is a Halloween mat, but... Oop! Unleash the beast! My surprise, not really. Now, unleash the pug. Unleashed. Okay, bye Wednesday. Okay, so I talked about, you can hear my dog barking in the background. I just let him outside. I have my strawberries for my strawberry jello pie, and then I have 2 pie crusts that I pre-baked. Yes, that is cat food. Sorry. Pre-baked them. I'm probably going to use this one because this one I accidentally broke. This was before putting it in the oven. This one's after. So yeah, I'm just going to fill up my pie with my strawbubbles and make my jello and all that stuff. I'm just gonna put these in randomly. My mom, when she used to make this, would just lay them out all nice and pretty. I'm not like that. I'm just gonna dump. Okay, so definitely overbought the strawberries.
Ashley,
What?
I just want to say,
I realized I didn't show you guys the finished product. I was able to do 2 of them, so that's nice. I don't know why this one's like leaning so much, but there they are in their little fridge home until we can eat them tomorrow. Hello, it is the next morning. I ended up making my 2 strawberry jello pies, and then I stayed up for a little while, and then I went to sleep. So I woke up. I have my Kofifi and my Sam mug. I don't know if you can see that. Sam mug. And yeah, I'm just gonna have breakfast today. We have oranges and this apricot cheese Danish thing that I got from Bell's Bread, which is in Columbus, Ohio. So I'm gonna eat some foods, and then I'm gonna watch a video, and then I might start reading a book because I started reading it and then I put it down and then I haven't picked it back up again, but it's super good. This is the 2nd book in the series. I've been reading Song of the Abyss by Emma Hamm. It says USA Today best-selling author, yada yada yada. If you are under the age of 18, it is not a book for you. I already read the first one, which was, I even forgot the title already. Oh no. No. Anyway, I've already read the first one. This is the 2nd book in the series. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm probably gonna read. Okay, so I've read for a little while. What time is it anyway? 11:12. So I've read for about an hour. I'm gonna stop. I just landed on my dog's butt. I meant to touch the book. But. Anyway, got to chapter 13. I'm gonna stop there for right now. It's like, once I start reading, it's very hard for me to put the book down. But I had to go to the bathroom, and I need to do my skincare for the day. I've got this hydrating gentle cleanser for from La Roche-Posay that I use, especially in the winter time. I have like the regular cleanser thing as well from that brand. I like it a lot. As far as like morning goes, I've been using this ginseng essence water by Beauty of Joseon. It's okay. I don't like the smell, so after I use this up, I'm probably not going to repurchase it. So I use that, and then I have this Bioma brightening serum. It's a triceramide complex, has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. I usually use whatever, it's not going to focus. I usually use a different one by Numbuzin. It's the number 5. It's like the brightening one. This is pretty much got the same ingredients, the niacinamide, etc. But I just wanted to try. I've heard good things about this brand, but this is like the first thing I wanted to try by them, considering the fact that I have a lot of skincare stuff. What else? As far as moisturizers go, I have been using this Rich Moist Soothing Cream by Klairs. I like this a lot. They also have the Midnight Blue Calming Cream that I use at night. It's supposed to be soothing, apparently. I like this a lot less than the Soothing Cream, though. Rich Moist Soothing Cream. So probably not going to repurchase that. I am hesitant to repurchase the other one too, because it is very thick. As far as other toners go, if I'm not in the mood for the ginseng one, I need to use up this Mediheal Metacasticide Blemish Pad, so I might use that today too. I usually get them in a double pack from Olive Young, because Olive Young does have a US site / app. They don't sell everything that you know the Korean website has, but they do sell a lot. And then if I want something faster, I will get it from Le Amazon if they have it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I might change, and I have to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this garden. So we'll probably talk about that too. Teehee. Also, can I just point out how freaking cute my doggo is? Look how cute this little boy is. And then obviously his sister. She's going to be 8 here next month. And then I also have my kitty cat. Sorry. Kitty cat, please ignore the stuff in the background. This is Crow. He's my baby boy. Aren't you? You my baby boy? He was my dad's buddy for the longest time. Bye! And then when my dad passed away, he's a little bit more attached to me. But Smokey's a year old now. He went to the VET yesterday, of course. Very, very, very tired from the vet. He's a good boy, though. Aren't you? You a good boy? Sometimes. Precarious. Because I have this balanced on a I'm very much a homebody as well, so I do like to try new things. But most of the time, can you get your head off of this, please? Most of the time, I want to be sitting at home. And especially, you know, I've got cute animals to take care of. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I'm 31 years young. So, put that back. The exterior might be aging, but the inside, she very much be young. And then I usually use, let me just lift you up real quick because I have to, yeah. Most of the time I use a cotton round for this Beauty of Joseon one. Because I find, you know, with my combo skin, if I just pour it straight to my hand, I feel like it doesn't dry down very well. And I know you're supposed to pat stuff in, but I'm an impatient little boob. I'm an impatient lady. In some things I'm impatient. There you go. Anyway, next month, I'm going to be going back to Indiana because that's where I was this past weekend. I'm going to go back to Indiana to visit my friends, one of which that I have known since I was 17. And we've just, you know, been friends ever since. There's an oddity show near where they live, or it's in Indianapolis or whatever. So I will be going back to that next month, because I like weird stuff, and I can show you weird stuff that I have, because I'm a big old nerd and I'm just a big old weirdo, to be frank. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want a curio cabinet at some point in my life. Working on that. I'll probably show you around my bedroom at some point, but all right, enough blabbing. I was always the quiet kid growing up, and then now I have a camera on me and I can't seem to shut up. But is that a bad thing? I don't think so. But I should probably also put on sunscreen, considering the fact the sun has made an appearance, because it rained Friday, Saturday, and it was just dreary. Probably wouldn't hurt, but I'll let my skincare absorb before I do any of that. A lot of times I have to rewash my hands after I do my skincare because I hate anything sticky on my hands. And a lot of times skincare will do that to you. As far as like SPF goes, I have this Supergroup Unseen sunscreen. It's got SPF 40 with PA+++. It's water and sweat resistant, broad spectrum. Anyway, it is cruelty free. Oof. I don't like the texture, to be honest. Especially on my hands, I don't like the texture. I feel like it's very oily, which is interesting because it's supposed to be an unseen sunscreen, which you would think it would make you matte, but reapply at least every 2 hours or after 40 minutes of swimming or sweating. Okay, well, I'm gonna use it up until it's gone, and then I'm never repurchasing it again. And plus it was expensive. This was like 40 bucks. Can you believe that for such a tiny amount? 50 mLs? Gross. Anyway, I'm gonna go through my seed box and kind of pick out what I want to seed start today, because I definitely need to get that rolling, because it will start warming up here before we know it, and I really need to look and see when my last frost date is. But there are some things I can get started now, so we'll kind of go. All right, does anybody else's pug do this, where she will just sit there, sit there for the longest time with no thoughts, nothing, absolutely nothing going on in that brain? Nothing. Wednesday, are you buffering? Treat, goodbye. Sometimes I have to say a magic word. Treat, goodbye. Treat, goodbye. Good. Sorry, that's my hand. Goodbye. Hello? Just the loading screen. Do we not know what we want? Okay, bye. We have laid back down again. My battery's about to die. Hopefully I can get this zoomed in. She has laid back down. I don't know if she's going to come in or not. Are you going to come inside or not? Are you going to lay there forever? Okay, bye-bye. Alright, I think we have our contenders for this growing season. We can just start with simple stuff. I'm only going to grow pickling cucumbers this year because I do pickles every year. Although, do I really need to do pickles again? I don't know. This is just regular snap peas and then sugar daddy, and then I have shelling peas because I grew these last year. I didn't get a lot of them, but they were damn good, so I'm going to grow them again, and I'm going to grow a lot of them. Moving on to kind of miscellaneous stuff, I suppose. We have two different kinds of beans. I've got blue Lake Bush, this, and then purple TP, which these are the kinds that, you know, they turn green when you cook them. So they're pretty when they're not cooked. What else should we go to? Kind of miscellaneous, maybe? Or should we just jump around to herbs? Herbs, sure. We'll do herbs next. I've got two different kinds of basil. Got the green version, purple version. Both tasty when they haven't flowered, because once they have flowered, they taste like florally, so they don't taste as good. These ones don't have pictures on them, but I'm just gonna rattle them off. I've got dill, Ducat dill, cilantro, rosemary, and then regular elephant dill. I don't know if my rosemary bush survived the winter or not. The last couple of times I've tried to grow them in my zone, they have died in the winter time, but we've had some really, really cold temperatures. So we'll see. And I've been really bad about, you know, giving them a overwintering protection, and then randomly some bunching onions. I need to check to see when my onion order is going to be coming in because of, well, you'll see. Peppers, I've got jalapeno, shishito, and then these ones I am looking forward to growing. I have habanadas, which is the habanero pepper without the heat. And then I've got Apocalypse Scorpion, which I grow this for my friends who like hot things. And then Leviathan Gnarly Scorpion Caramel. Might be able to focus. I did attempt these last year, and then I got lazy and never put them out, and they just died. So those are the peppers I'm gonna grow. Miscellaneous stuff before we get into the bulk of what I'm growing, really, and it's not food. I've got early prolific straight neck squash, black beauty zucchini. I've got Antigua eggplant, autumn giant leek, and then as far as watermelon goes, I have bush sugar baby and Leelanau sweet glow. It is possible to grow watermelon in zone 6, but usually they, you know, our growing season is rather short compared to like the southern zones. Mainly I like to grow zucchini, squash, and eggplant for ratatouille, which is delicious, by the way. Very much I eat it all summer long until I get sick of it. So there's that. Moving on to the last food items. We are doing paste tomatoes. Probably had one more. Anyway, we are doing paste tomatoes. So I've got speckled Roman, Cipollus Pride, and Amish paste. And then another random tomato that I really, really like is the pineapple. It's very mild in flavor, but very good. And then we get into the bulk of everything, which is all flowers. We're just going to separate the ones that have pictures from the ones that don't real quick. Okay. I've got a bee feed mix from Johnny's. Hybrid marigold giant yellow. This is in no particular order. I've got another marigold Durango Outback mix. Hybrid snapdragon madam butterfly. It's an F1 hybrid. Orange flash calendula, which I've grown before. Potomac berry blend. Another snapdragon. And then sorbet formula mix hybrid viola, and then I have a Italian white sunflower. As far as the ones that have photographs, we can kind of go through ones that I've already grown. This is a type of marigold. I think this is Queen Sophia. Queen Sophia. I've got this Ruby Eclipse sunflower, and then Velvet Queen. Pretty reds, pretty yellows. I like things with contrasting colors, I've noticed. Now we can kind of get into kind of the other ones that have pictures. You will notice that I am a big fan of violas, aka pansies. So you're going to see a lot of those. I've got Bambini. These are really nice. Clear Crystals Black, which I thought I had an open packet of, but maybe I don't. Anywho, let me split my pansies from everything else. I guess you could count German chamomile as an herb, but because you can make tea and stuff out of that, but I count them as flowers. I quickly put them in alphabetical order. We're going to start with African Daisy. It's a blue disc, obviously, because it's got the blue center and the white petals. I've got Majorette Double Champagne Hollyhock. Yep, cool. It's not focusing. Great. Bloody Mary nasturtiums. These are really great as a trap crop. Same thing with marigolds. It'll attract aphids and all the nasty little critters that like to ruin everything. But the point of the bee mix and like certain things that are like friendly for dogs, but also attract butterflies for like the pollinators and stuff like that. And then when you have pest insects, usually all of the their predators usually come out. Ladybugs, for one, like aphids. I did see a few years ago there was a praying mantis on my tomatoes, and I was very happy about it. So hopefully I can see some of those come back, and I would really like to see hummingbirds again. I only ever saw one hummingbird, ever, and that was my grandma's favorite bird, so it just kind of reminded me of her. Okay, moving on. Sunflowers, chocolate cherry. Obviously brown. So a little bit of diversity there. Teddy bear, sunflower, no explanation there. They're very flute. And now we get into the bulk of it, which is violas and zinnias, or pansies and zinnias if you want to go that way. I have Bowles Black, Black Devil. Can you see? I like my black zinnia, my black violas. Brush strokes. No explanation there because, you know, they have strokes of, what is it, darker shades. Lake of, I don't know if this is Thune or Tune, but nice purple. Super Beaconsfield, which is a purple, white with a yellow center. If you focus, please. And then moving on to zinnias, Canary Bird. I have 2 packets of these I need to use. I have Polar Bear, little white one with some green. Break up some of the purples, reds, and other things that I have. I have purple prints. And then Queen Lime Red, which has green interior and like a pinkish, ranges from pink to darker shades of red. But those are everything that I'm going to grow. Some of them, you know, they have pictures, mainly the Baker Creek ones. And like some of the ones I got from the garden center have photographs. Seeds and such, and then Johnny's usually don't, because Johnny's is usually catered towards farming, and then I'm not sure about seeds and such. Their emblem on the package was a tomato, so those are the ones I'm going to grow. I was going to order from Just Tomatoes for like more paste tomatoes, but I don't think my bed that I'm wanting to do the tomatoes in is going to work, so we're not doing that. I'm not sure how I'm going to package these up together, but I know I do have a lot of unused markers from last year, that because I wanted to do flowers and then I forgot to do them and then I never did them. So that's what we're going to be working on. And I like to put flowers in the front, in the back. Usually I put the shade tolerant flowers in the back of the house, because that's the north end of the house, and then anything that is a fan of the sun and the heat will go in the front. And I do have shade cloth and all that stuff so that I can put up. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be planting today. I might just do like a time lapse of me doing all of that, because I have a particular way of doing it and it's been very successful for me. So stay tuned, I guess, if I show you or if I don't show you, because, you know, I tend to forget. So, bye.